Reenact a momentous moment from history. Most authentic and powerful historical reenactment wins. You have until 3 p.m. on Tuesday, the 28th of April. Have fun.
Oh, isn't this lovely, Adam?
Then one day the crafty snake said, "Here, Eve, eat my lovely fruit."
You're butt naked! You're butt naked too! What have we done?
Oh, it's a lovely day out here in the field. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Oi! Sorry, I didn't have any apples. That fell from the sky. Eureka! I shall call this gravity. I'm Sir Isaac Jeff Newton, and I discovered gravity! What's gravity? I don't know, Jeff.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I see no ships. Oh, kiss me, Hardy.
Oi, who's Hardy?
Enemy approaching! French Revolution! To the barricade! Ah!
I'm Carthy Gowett, and today we're crossing live to witness the first steps on the moon.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon. On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That was Neil's quote. I didn't understand. One small step for man, but I didn't get the second phrase.
Hi everyone, it's Bodacious Baz, your Taskmaster, back having judged another great set of tasks. 9 entries this time, and so we have 4 families in 6th place. And the first one is in no particular order, this as you know. The first family in 6th place was those little squirts, the young Stockdales. And then we had the artist formerly known as Nick, and he gave a very interesting portrayal of Isaac Newton. And there's a fact that historians actually believe that the reason that Isaac Newton didn't dodge the apple was because he wasn't aware of the gravity of the situation at the time. Anyway, and then we had 2 families in 6th place doing the same. They did the moonwalk, and they're the Morgan Blevins and the Seabrooks. And I don't know how many people know this, but actually when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, the first place he went to was Starbucks. Starbucks, no. Okay, so anyway, on to 5th place. So that was achieved by the Faints. And they again did an Isaac Newton sketch, although frankly, I think to do that sketch with an egg was rather fruitless. Fruitless, egg, never. Okay, well, sometimes my humour is so intellectual that it can't be grasped by normal mortals. That's all I can really say. So, then, in fourth place, we have the elderly Stockdales. Now, another historical fact for you. It's actually interesting. I'm interested in history. In fact, one of the 5 degrees that I hold is it actually in history. And a simple fact is that Nelson's column in Trafalgar Square is 17 foot 4 tall. And at the time of Nelson's death, he was actually around 5 foot 6, which, as you can probably guess, is a ratio of around 3 to 1. Sorry. Anyway, third place goes to the Harrison Bakers with their suffragette sketch. And on a serious note, I think what a wonderful organisation the suffragettes were. They're very brave. They went to prison and all sorts to actually get women the vote. And I think, it was crazy they didn't have it in the beginning. Some people, although, these days, are still not satisfied with anything. A friend of mine recently spent over £30,000 buying a new kitchen, having a beautiful range, everything was fabulous. And yet his wife still wants to spend her evening sitting in the lounge watching television. Doesn't make sense, does it, really? Anyway, second place, have I done the... Yes. Second place goes to the Leaves. And you don't really get much further back in history than that, do you, Adam and Eve? The only disappointment for me was I think the sketch could have been a little bit longer and maybe included the Leaves wearing leaves, but that's another thing to be thinking. It's quite long anyway, I guess. So the first place goes to the Johnsons with their rendition of the first moon landing. Brilliantly done. And actually, that puppet they used on the string looked almost lifelike, didn't it? It was very well done. And that's it for this time, really. I hope more people enter next time. Perhaps they don't like my caustic comments and so don't want to enter. Who knows? But until then, it's hola from me. See you next time.